Hello, welcome back to the channel. So today what I thought I would do is go through my entire horror collection, including Halloween favorites. Jesse and I have been collecting more horror films this season, and I thought I would share that with you. A lot of these movies come from recommendations from some YouTubers too, so I'll mention those as well. First one I'll start with is one recommended by Serial at Midnight. Heath from Serial at Midnight. This is Cabin in the Woods. I've never seen this movie. This is a Blu-ray and it came with a digital copy also. I'm going to go through these pretty quickly too because I've got quite a few films to show. The next one is Sleepy Hollow, which is a Tim Burton film, Johnny Depp and Christina Ricci. This is a 20th anniversary Blu-ray. This one was also recommended by Heath from Serial at Midnight, and I have not seen this one, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it. Next is a collection, which I've talked about, I think, a little bit on the channel, which is The Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2. Haven't seen these films. I've started watching Evil Dead. This is a Blu-ray. I know there's an Anchor Bay release of The Evil Dead, but I have not picked that up yet. That has a lot more extra features on it. In addition, also have Bruce Campbell versus Army of Darkness, the director's cut. This is a bootleg edition. This is a DVD, and it's got quite a few extra features on it. For this video, I'm not going to be going over a lot of the extra features just because I want to show everything I have. The next movie is a Dario Argento film called Phenomena. This is a special edition, and it's got lots of extra features, including a World of Horror documentary on it. I've seen this movie once, but I haven't seen the special features on it. Next movie is It Follows, which I mentioned. We did a video, Jesse and I did a video on the channel on It Follows, and this is a great film. If you haven't seen it, directed by David Robert Mitchell. Lots of great aspects to this film, and I will put a link to our It Follows video down below. Also, there is a horror playlist that we've been developing through this Halloween season, and I'll put a link to that as well down below. Next one also is Invasion of the Body Snatchers, one of my favorite films from 1978. This is a remake from the 1956 classic. This is a Scream Factory collector's edition of Invasion of the Body Snatchers with a ton of extra features on it. Next one is Poltergeist. This is a copy that we picked up at Best Buy this year. It was on special. Also a Blu-ray. Recommendation from another YouTuber by the name of Aaron Penn. He's got a great channel. He does great live streams. This is a Critters collection. I haven't seen any of these films. Critters 1 through 4 all together on one DVD. And so this was at a very good price on Amazon. As many of you know, I'm pretty much of a bargain hunter, so I pick up a lot of these movies from Amazon when they're on special or at a book sale. The next one was a Big Lots special of The Ring. It's a 2-movie collection, The Ring and The Ring 2. Haven't seen these films. Actually, I've seen The Ring years ago, but haven't seen them in quite a while. Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D, also from Big Lots for $1.50. There's another Big Lots haul video that I did highlighting all these films, but have not seen this one. Then we get into Phantasm on Blu-ray. This was on special at Amazon, and it's got some extra features on it. Along with that is the Phantasm 5 movie DVD collection. I know there's lots of different releases of these films, but I wanted to get all the films so I could take a look. I've only seen Phantasm 1 and maybe Phantasm 2, but I haven't seen the rest of the films, so I thought I'd get a collection. This was very affordable on Amazon. Next collection is the Omen collection, and we got this at Best Buy also for a very good price. These are all the Omen films on Blu-ray. Something new that I saw this year is House, and so this was a good deal on Amazon and for House and House 2. I haven't seen House 2 yet. This has both of those films. Original version of It. This is a Barnes & Noble special. We did not have this one, so we picked it up at Barnes & Noble. Next one is Shaun of the Dead. This one I got at a library book sale, so it was probably $1. And I've seen this movie before, but did not own it. Next one is a Walmart special. So if you go to Walmart, sometimes they have a $5 bin or a $3.74 bin. And this one was in one of those bins, Ghost Rider with Nicolas Cage. Haven't seen this one. Another one from a library book sale, From Dusk Till Dawn, the Tarantino Robert Rodriguez film. This has extra features and bonus materials on it. Haven't seen this one in quite a while. The remake of Dawn of the Dead. This, I'm not sure where I got, well, not sure where I got this. I think this was also at a book sale, but it's got a lot of exclusives on it. This is on DVD. And continuing on from the book sale, The Best of the Worst. These are some, this is a Mill Creek edition, Best of the Worst films, but including lots of different movies that I haven't seen. Dementia 13, The Atomic Brain. So Mill Creek's a great place to add to your collection too if you just want to have the physical media. And finally in this stack, Zombieland, which is a great film that we watch just about every year. So moving on, I've got 3 stacks to show here. This is from Big Lots, and this is a Blu-ray, 3D Blu-ray DVD digital copy of World War Z. A really good zombie film if you haven't seen it before. From my good friend Rob from Up in the Booth, I won this copy of Prince of Darkness. This is a Region B release. I don't have a region-free Blu-ray player, but I'm sure I'll pick up one soon. This is a John Carpenter film with lots of extra features on it also. And continuing in the John Carpenter vein, a collector's edition. These are all Scream Factory editions of John Carpenter films. They Live, which, if you haven't had a chance already, Heath from Serial at Midnight has a Patreon, and he does film commentaries, and this is one of the film commentaries he does. If you haven't subscribed to his channel or participated in his Patreon, I highly recommend it. It's great. Also, John Carpenter, The Fog, one of my favorite John Carpenter films. Lots of extra features on the Scream Factory release of this one. And also now streaming on the Criterion channel, Escape from New York, again, a John Carpenter favorite. 2 discs in this one with lots of bonus features. This one was another recommendation from Heath at Serial at Midnight. This was on special because I think they're coming out with a special release of this film, but it was less than, I think it was $5.99 on Amazon. The other thing that's great about watching Serial at Midnight and participating in his Patreon, as well as adding yourself to his Facebook page, is that he does these deal alerts, which is really helpful for anyone trying to pick up a deal off Amazon or other websites. This Halloween, we also got the Nightmare on Elm Street collection, the 7 film collection. I've seen only a few of these films, so it's nice to have all these on Blu-ray. And getting into the Halloween area, Halloween 2018, which we're going to watch later this month, along with Halloween 1978. This is a Blu-ray and also a digital copy. And we have the Halloween collection. I'll try to go a little faster through these. We've been talking about these on the channel. So if you go to the horror playlist, you'll see that we've been reviewing all of these films. This happens to be Halloween H20, Halloween Resurrection, and The Curse of Michael Myers. We have a separate edition of The Curse of Michael Myers, which is on Blu-ray and digital HD. And then Halloween 4 and 5 came in this DVD set, The Return of Michael Myers and The Revenge of Michael Myers. We also have another collection here, Halloween 2 and Halloween 3. Halloween 2 and Halloween 3, I think we're streaming on Amazon Prime, so this is unopened, but we did see both of these films. Some of these films, when they're streaming, we particularly, well, we like to watch them wherever we can, but sometimes we'll watch them on Amazon Prime or another service and then keep the DVD or the Blu-ray sealed for the time being. And then we have the 35th anniversary edition of Halloween, which is a Blu-ray. I think I picked this up last year. It has some of the same features that the DVD had. And then I have the 25th anniversary edition, which is a DVD, which is a 2-disc edition with many extra features. Then we have a Blu-ray of War of the Worlds, Steven Spielberg film. This is one of my favorites. I really like the performance from Tom Cruise in this film. It seems like it has a little bit more depth than maybe some of his other roles. This is a great film. Then we have John Carpenter's The Thing, another Scream Factory edition with 2 discs and special features. Movie from Jordan Peele, Get Out. This is a horror film from a couple years ago. We really like this one. That's on Blu-ray. Then we have another Scream Factory edition of Misery. This is one of our favorite Stephen King stories and a great film. Lots of extra special features on this one. We have a copy of The Shining. I know there's a new 4K edition of The Shining, which looks great, but we picked this one up at Target a while back, and it was pretty cheap. It was pretty cheap, maybe $5, I think, for this one. We have the new version of It, which is digital also. This is a great new edition of the movie. We haven't seen It Chapter 2. Then we have The Fly, Cronenberg film starring Jeff Goldblum. Lots of extra features on this one. This one I was a little bit disappointed. This one was from Best Buy a couple years ago. And I thought this was the actual cover, but it's actually a cardboard piece that you can pull off, and then the original cover's there. But this is a very cool cover. And then we have a copy of The Exorcist that we got from Best Buy. This was also on special, and there was 1 copy left. So I thought, anytime there's 1 copy left of anything, it's good to get it. Okay, moving on to the final stack here. This is a Indicator series box set that I picked up from Indicator Powerhouse Films, William Castle set, with some special editions of some of these movies: The Tingler, 13 Ghosts, Homicidal, and Mr. Sardonicus. And look at all the extra features here. I think I've shown this box set before in my Indicator video, but it's a great box set. And we've got from Universal Horror, these are also at Best Buy, Blu-ray and digital HD. Great version of Dracula with tons of extra features. The Invisible Man, also Universal Horror from Best Buy. Getting into some Hammer horror here now. Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed. This was recommended by Aaron Pinn, and looks like a great movie. I haven't seen it yet. This is the Hammer horror box set that I've talked about on the channel, an 8-film collection. Lots of great movies on this. Highly recommend this box set. Again, this was recommended by Aaron Pinn. He's got a great channel where he does really great live streams if you get a chance to see those. Something we recently picked up at Walmart, and this is a classic 80s rewind. This one came with a great slip cover. I think if you go to Walmart, you might see it with this cover, but this had a slip cover. This was the last one that had a slip cover. The Goonies, Gremlins, and Gremlins 2. And we have Young Frankenstein that I've talked about on the channel, a Mel Brooks film. Rocky Horror Picture Show, which we watched last year, but we watch most years, at least parts of the film. The Ghost and Mr. Chicken, which is another recommendation by Heath from Serial at Midnight, and this is one that I watched for the first time this year. It's a great film. We have Paranorman in 3D. This is a Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy. So you have this on every single format that you could want. Pretty good film. Then we have Hocus Pocus, the anniversary edition with a digital code. Got this one this year, and we had a copy already on Blu-ray. Sometimes when you have a movie collection too, you forget which ones you have and which ones you don't have. So here's the other copy we have of this one. This is a 2-disc combo pack, so it's got the DVD in it as well. And then another pickup from this year is The Nightmare Before Christmas, the sing-along edition. Not sure we're going to sing along with it, but it's good to have that. And then we have Hotel Transylvania and Hotel Transylvania 2. These are really fun films if you get a chance to see these. They're on a lot, I think, on cable if you still have cable, but these are great movies to have around Halloween. I really like Halloween. I really like Hotel Transylvania 3, which is basically Dracula on a cruise, and it's pretty fun. Getting down to the last ones here, we have Monster House, which I just picked up, which is this is a widescreen edition with some special features on it. And then we have Halloween Town 1 and 2. This is a DVD. And then finally, Addams Family and Addams Family Values. So that is my complete horror collection, including many Halloween favorites. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and click on the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. And we'll see you next time.